writing the code. See, this is a class. Yeah. So this is a class and this is the main method. Now I'm writing this main method and the class. Now I want to see what is the source code of this linked list class. So linked list is a class in Java. So whenever I say class, then someone should have written the code like this, right? Let me open the notepad. So someone should have written the code like public class and the name of the class is linked list. Am I right? And then open bracket, close bracket. And they should have some methods, correct? Yeah. Now how to add the data to this? Now if I want to if I am creating a array list, how do you add the data to the array list? Can someone answer? How can we add the data to array list?
Add method.
By using
add
the
method.
Yeah. Now similarly, so this linked list, array list, all comes under collection framework. What is the use of a collection framework? To group the objects together. Okay, and these objects will grow dynamically, right? So now, similarly, now how can I add the data to the linked list? So can I say that I need to do? Let's see. Yeah. So there is a method called add. Correct. Let me add 10. Let me add multiple elements. 30, 40. Now, if I have if I'm doing the add method, means I'm adding the data. So that means it's a class. So and small l is a object, and you're calling a method. Now, what this method should be? Is it an instance method or static method?
Instant method.
Because you are using an object and calling the method, right? So when I say instance method, can I say they should have written a class like this and then public void add, which should take some object like this. Can I say this is how the code they should have written?
Yes.
The Java creators.
Yes.
Instead of void, is it Boolean?
Wait, just a minute. I will respond to your questions at the end of the class. Since it is a workshop and it is getting live stream, I'll take up the questions at the end. Okay. It's we will see. Once you see the source code, you can get to know all of the details. Now, so that means someone should have written the code like this. Now, if I look at the code like this, then I can say what is the return type of add method, what is the logic inside add method. So I'm using an add method and then adding the data, correct? Now, what is happening whenever you are creating a linked list object, etc. You want to know. So if I want to know, can I say that I need to see the source code? Then I will get to know properly. So now let us, what you can do, you can download the rt.jar and open it in a decompiler. That is one way. Or if you are using the latest Eclipse, so or IntelliJ latest Eclipse, whatever you are using, this Eclipse will come with a default decompiler. The process of converting the Java file to the, what is a decompiler? Process of converting Java file to class file is called compilation. Okay. Now compilation is nothing but your .java file is converted into a .class file. Now the opposite of this one, process of converting .class file back to .java file is decompilation. Okay. Now, so whenever the Java creators are providing linked list, they should have created, and they are providing the .class file. Now, if you want to see the Java code, then you need a decompiler. Now, so you can download the decompiler and look at the Java source code. That is one option. And the other easiest option is everyone will be working nowadays with a Eclipse or IntelliJ. Now, whatever you are using, this latest Eclipse, if you are looking, see, there is a version I'm using. So if these are the latest versions you are using, then this Eclipse or IntelliJ comes with a predefined or pre-provided decompilation software. Now, just what you guys can do is hold the control button and click on this linked list. Hold the control button and click on this one. Now, where is my control? Look at here. Java.package, java.util. This is a package. Now, what is the class name? Look at here. Java.util linked list. That means, am I able to see the source code of the linked list class?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. So now, once you look at here. Now we have looked at whenever I'm guessing I'm creating an object or method, I have provided that someone should have written a class called public class linked list and some methods. Now, do you see the same thing? Public class linked list and some methods, some variables and all. Now, so this is how we can understand how by looking at the each and every class and going through the decompilation software, you can understand what is there inside it. Now there should have been a add method, correct? Yes, look at here. See, there is a add method. So see here, now see, whenever I am writing, I have written this one, but it's what is the predefined add method is doing? Boolean. But what I'm writing here, it's my own method. So I can write return type whatever I want. Okay. So this shouldn't be a problem. We'll come to this in the little later time. So what is the add method is doing? Link class, some logic. See here, there is some logic is there. Now, whenever we are, so in next couple of minutes, we are going to write linked list our own. So we are going to define all of these methods. Okay. Now, so before that, now I am able to add the method, add the data to the linked list. Now what happens if I try to print the object? Can someone tell me what is the output of line number 19?
10, 20, 30, 40.
Object 12.
So 10, 20,
10, 20,
30, 40.
30, 40.
Yeah. The reason for that is whenever you're trying to, what am I doing here? I'm trying to print the object. Whoever is not speaking, please go on mute. So in line number 19, I'm trying to print an object. Whenever you're trying to print an object, so the toString method present in the object class will be called. ToString method will be called where the toString method is present in the object class. So in the linked list class, they should have overridden the predefined. Now this is also my class. Now let me print linked list example L1 equal to new linked list example. Now let me print this object and see what is the difference between these two. See, can I say that line number 20 and 21, both the places, I'm printing an object only? Yes. So L is what, but L is a linked list object and L1 is a object of class that user defined. I have defined this class. So both the places I am printing an object. Now let us see what is the output of each of this statement. See, the first one is giving 10, 20, 30, 40. That means it is first output statement from line number 20 is providing the data that is present inside the linked list. And the line number 21 is providing what is this package name followed by class name and then some hexadecimal number. So what is the difference? Why I'm getting this different behavior? So both the time in line number 20 and 21, I am printing the object. But here 20 is providing the data inside the object. 21 is providing the package name followed by class name. The reason for this is whenever you're trying to print an object, it doesn't matter whatever the object. It can be a string object, user employee object, department object, linked list, array list, anything. Whenever you are trying to print any object, toString method will be called. Where this toString method is present, let's go to the object class. See, I'm going to the java.lang package object class. This is nothing but a predefined class. Now, do you see the toString method here? Yes. So look at here. Get class.getName @integer.2hexadecimal. That means whenever you're trying to print an object, this method will be called by the print system.out.println. Println is a method. This println method will internally call the object class toString method. So that is the reason. So we are getting a predefined behavior like package name, this package name followed by class name @ some hexadecimal number. Now, but the same thing should have been happened for the line number 11 also. Am I right? It should have printed what is the package in which the linked list class is present? Java.util.linked list. This is the @ some number. Do you guys agree? This should have been the output. Am I right?
Yes.
But am I getting that output or am I getting the data present
Values.
inside the linked list?
Data inside the
linked list.
Yeah. Now, can I say that someone should have modified this behavior?
Yes.
Now, how can you do the modification of a behavior in Java using
By
overriding concept? Yeah.
Overriding.
So that means we can see now whoever is providing or the Java creators who has provided this linked list code, they must have overridden the toString method. Now, when they are overriding the toString method, let us look at here in this class, do I have a toString? No. Now let us go. If it is not there here, then means I can go to the parent class. What is the parent? Abstract sequential list. Go here. Now, do you see toString method? No. Now, what is the parent for this? Abstract list. Go here. Do you see toString? No. Let us go to the what is the parent for this abstract list? Abstract collection. Go here. Now, do you see the toString method? Yes, it is present.
Yes.
Now, so that means what is it? What are they doing? Look at here. They are iterating and they are printing the data, correct? See, whenever you are trying to print an object, you see, do you see open bracket, close bracket, and the data present inside the collection? Yes. Now, do you see if there is an empty, then they are writing empty object. See, they are opening the curly bracket, closing the curly bracket. So that means, can I say that the Java creators, whenever they are writing the linked list object, and even if you are trying to print, they have overridden the toString method, which is present in the object class. Now, whenever you are overriding, whenever I try to print an object, whether this method will be called or object class method will be called?
This method.
This method will be called. That is the principle of overriding in Java. Now, hence, I'm able to see the different behavior, correct? Now, can I override the toString method in this class? Yes. Now, let us see. Okay. Now, earlier, from line number 21, what is the output I got? Package name followed by class name at that some number. But now what I'm doing, I'm overriding the toString method. I will write hello. Now, since I have overridden the toString method, so whenever I'm trying to print the L1 object, L1 belongs to class called linked list example. In this linked list example, did I override the toString method? Yes.
Yes.
Now, what is the mention I have mentioned? I'm returning hello.
Hello.
That means here I should get an output saying that hello, correct? Now let us
No,
run the program.
no, actually, 10.
Yeah. So this is how the overriding works. Okay. Now let us see now we got to know like in the linked list, you can use the add method and add the data, and you can print the data. Whenever you're printing, you are getting a data. Now we also have, in order to get the element, we have a get method, l.get. Okay. Now in order to remove an element, we have l.remove method, right? So everyone knows that even in the same methods are present in the array list, correct? And same methods are present in the linked list. Now, the thing that we are going to learn in this tutorial or in this workshop is this linked list is provided by Java. Now, if I want to create a linked list, I want to create a class, and that should work like a similar to the linked list. How can I do? That is called custom linked list. So that is what we are going to study, or we are going to learn in next 1 hour. Okay. Now let me tell you how does the linked list work internally. Yeah. If I take the array list is indexed based. So here when I say indexed based, array list internally uses array concept. How can I tell that array list internally uses array? Now let's go to the array list class. Array list is a class in Java. Am I right?
Yes.
Now where does the array list is present?
Java.util package.
Java.util
Yes.
package, correct? Yeah. Now, whenever you're creating an object, can I say the constructor will be called?
Yes.
Now, here, if you look at here, if I'm passing the capacity as 10, so whenever I'm creating an array list constructor, I will pass the parameter. If I'm passing 10 or 15, the capacity. Now, if you look at this line, what does it mean? This dot element data equal to new object array. And what does the element data should be? It's an object array. So the predefined, the internal data structure of an array list is object array. Look at here. This is the variable name and this is the object array. That means though you are using an add method and adding the data to the array list, the data is getting stored internally in the object array. Whoever is not speaking, please go on mute. Harish, can you make yourself mute?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm not muting everyone because whenever the way I teach is I do ask the questions in the middle. But I request you all to please make sure that there is no background noise from your end, and then you can unmute yourself, answer it, and then mute yourself. So that it will be an interactive session, as well as it will not have any disturbance. Now, so whenever I use an add method of an array list and provide the data, what happens? So though you are using add method, where the data is getting stored, the data is getting stored internally in the object array, because the internal data structure of array list is object array. Now, for example, whenever I say 10, the array starts with 0. Array index starts with 0 in Java, correct? Now let us take 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, whenever I say first time add method, the data will go to the 0th position. Second time, second position. Now I'm doing again add 30, add 40, add 50. Okay. Now, if I say 30, 40, 50, like that, can I say that this is how the array list gets data gets added to the object array? Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Now the thing is, so can I say that internally the array list is using array, object array, correct? Though you are saying that directly adding the data, where the data is getting added actually in the array only. Now, the reason why we are going for a linked list. Why are we studying linked list? When we have an array list, it's well and good. It's working, correct? Why are we going for a linked list? Now let us add some more data, 60, 70, 80. Now this is a vertical, right? Now let me write this same array in the horizontal fashion. I'm not changing anything. I'm just writing in the horizontal fashion so that it would be easy for us to understand. Now let me add the indexes. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now what is the data? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. For example, done. Now, from the array list, can I remove the data?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, for example, if I'm trying to remove this index, so in the array list, we have a remove method, which takes an object, which takes an index also. For a current time being, I'm giving the index. So remove of 2 means, can I say that this element will be removed?
Yes.
Now, what happens? Can I say that once this element is removed, so this 40 will come into this position, 50 will come into this position.
Bit shifting will happen.
Yeah. So that
Every
means,
element.
yeah, every element gets left shifted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, again, I said that please make sure. So please make sure that there is no background noise and then speak, or else I have to mute everyone, guys. Okay, and then it will not be an interactive session. I just wanted it to be an interactive session. At the same time, there should not be any disturbance. Okay. Now in the array list, whenever I remove an element, the leftover elements will be, sorry, it is right shifted, guys, not left shift. Okay. Sorry, whatever it is. So the shift operation will happen like this. Okay. Now, for example, here I have 8 elements. Now, similarly, assume that I have 1000 elements in the array list. Okay. And I am trying to delete the second index position. Now, then what happens? 3 will come into 2, 4 will come into 3, 5 will come into 4. Likewise, can I say that the shift, how many shift operations will happen? Now, if I have to look at here, now, for example, if I have
5
data 9,
operations.
yeah. Now, so if I, in this array, what is the size of the array? 0 to 8. The size of the array is means 9. 9 minus which index you are deleting? Second index. Now, whenever you are deleting the second index, look at here. This is the first one. This is the second. This is the third. This is the fourth. This is the fifth. This is the sixth. Now, 6 shift operations I am performing in this array when the size is 9. Now, if I have to write the formula, let me write the formula is number of shift operations equal to length minus index to be deleted minus 1. Index to be deleted minus 1. What is the length here? 9. Which index you are deleting? Second. Minus 1. 9 minus 3. Can I say that 6? Yes. Now, if you from the diagram also, am I getting a 6 operation? Yes. Now, let us try some other example. Let's see whether the formula is good or correct or not. Now, I want to delete this element. Now, how many shift operations? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, what the formula is telling? 9, size is 9. Index, which index you are deleting? 1. and -1. 9 minus 2, 7. No, sorry, 9 minus 2, it's 7. So can I say that formula and the diagram both are looking same?
Yes.
Now, for example, now I am taking an array list. Array list size is 1000. That means length of the array list is 1000. So length is 1000. Okay. Now which index I want to delete? Second index, -2, -1. So what is the output? 997, correct? Yes or no? That means how many shift operations I have to perform whenever I see I have an array list size is 1000 elements. Like this, in this example I have taken is 9 elements. Similarly, I have an array list in which we have 1000 elements, and out of that I want to delete the second index. Then how many shift operations I need to perform?
997 shift.
997.
But is it can you, whenever you are performing 997, do you guys see the performance issue?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Yeah. So that is, can I say that this is one of the drawback of a array list? Yeah, that's where we will go into the linked list approach. So now what does the linked list will do internally? So this is one of the reason why we are going for a linked list, why the concept of linked list is created. Now, how does the linked list will solve this issue? Now, so whenever you, so now first of all, how the linked list will work? Now array list is a indexed based. Now that means obviously whenever you are doing the add method for the first time, data is going to the 0th position. Add method for the second time, data is going to the first position. Add method third time, data is going to the third position. Okay. Now, so how does the linked list will store the data internally? Now, what does a linked list will contain internally? So the internal data structure for linked list is node array. Linked list is node objects. Okay, node directly. Okay, node. Now, so you guys might have heard that linked list is something in which there will be a data and the next position will hold address of next node, correct? Do you guys heard that? This one?
Yes.
It might be you might all from engineering, and in engineering you might be knowing that. So linked list will contain internally node, and then each node will contain the data and the address of next node. So this is how. Now let us see what is this address, what is this something. Okay. Now let me ask you one question. So if I have in office, every company will have the employees. Now if I have to store the employee information, what I can do in Java? Can I say that I have to create a class called employee, and then I will create a variable called employee name, employee ID, and then employee salary, and then phone number, and then email ID, Aadhaar card, etc. Correct? Whichever the element I want to create, can I say that I can create a variable of that? And later, since it is a class, can I say that I can create an object employee E equal to new employee. And then I will set the, whenever I'm creating an object, I will pass the data as name is Karthik, ID is 123, salary is 10,000, phone number is something, email ID is something, and then Aadhaar card is something. Now, can I say that in this way, can I say that I can create a employee object?
Yes.
Yeah. So that means why are you creating an employee object? To group all the employee objects together, right? Now, similarly, now in the linked list, I'm not following the indexed based structure, correct? So directly in the array list, what are you doing? You are getting 10 and then 10 you're storing directly in the array. And it's an object array. Object array is something, and it can store string object, it can store employee object, it can store any object, because it's an object class, is a parent class for all the classes. Now, when it comes to the linked list, now in the linked list, you do not have an indexed based structure. I mean, it is indexed, but it is not like an array, right? So now, how does the linked list will work? The first node, so this is for example 10, this is a 20, this is a 30, and see how this the links will be connected. See, like this. So what does it mean? this is a place, it will store the position of next address of this node. For example, if I take this A, this is B, this is C. Now, inside A, I will have some position location. In this location, it will store the address of B. At the same time, in the B, it will store the address of C. Now, in order to store the two elements, here I have the data and I need some position to store address of next node as well. So how can I group two elements in a class? Sorry, in two elements in Java. See here, employee can have multiple characteristics. Now for time being, I'm using all of this one. In future, they want to store the PAN card. Then what do? You will add PAN card. That means if you want to store the multiple things together, you are creating a class. Now, similarly, here in the linked list, the internal data structure of a linked list is called as node. What is a node? Node is a class in linked list internally. It's a class. Now, why are they going for a node class? Because in the linked list, I have the data as well as another place which will store the address of next node. Now, I have a two elements. How can I group these two elements together? The best way is you can create a class, public class node. I can keep the name also. Class name can be anything in Java. I can write Karthik also, not a problem. But what the Java creators has used, they used a name called node. Now, internally, what is this one? The first one is a data. The data can be anything. I can see in the, whenever you are storing the data into array list, you can store integer, you can store object, you can store employee object also. Similarly, in the node class, the first element can be anything. I can take it as a object data. Now, what is the next position? Address of next node. Now, how? So in order to store the address of next node, what they will do? Node next. Why they are using node next? Already the class name is node. And why are they using the node next? Let us come and see. Now, so now I have a class called employee. Employee E equal to new employee. Okay. Now, employee E2 equal to E. Can I do like this?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, instead of this one, what am I doing? I'm creating an object, employee object here. Later, I'm referencing the previous object to this object. Now, instead of this one, can I remove this one and keep the department here? Some department is some other class. Will I be getting any compilation issue or will it work?
We get compilation
We will
issues
get
here.
compilation error.
Or let me remove this one and then if I keep string, will it work?
Compilation error.
Now, can
Oh.
someone tell me why am I getting a compilation error?
It's a different class generic problems.
So these two are the different classes, correct?
Yeah,
They do
class
not have the
test exception.
compatibility. Yeah, they do not have the compatibility and we are getting a compilation error. Now, whenever I mention the here employee, that means one employee address, you can assign it to another employee address only, correct? See,
Yes.
this is the employee reference variable. This variable,
Yes.
I can assign it to another employee reference only, or else
Yes.
employee parent only I can do. These are the two ways. Now, here, can I say in the linked list is also using, linked list is using to store multiple elements, correct? Now, if I go to the code, that whatever I have written, let us go back to the code. Now here in the linked list example predefined data structure, am I storing multiple elements 10, 20, 30, 40? Yes. Now where this 10, 20, 30, 40 is storing? For each element, whenever you create, it will internally has the data structure called node. They will create an object of this node class and then pass the data as 10, 20, 30, 40. That means 10, 20, 30, and 40. Done. So here, what are that means? What are these boxes? This box is nothing but node object. Whatever the class is there, this is a node object. Now this is a one node object n. This is a n1. This is a n2. This is a n3. Now, what I have to do in the linked list, internally it has a class called node, and it is having a data which we already know. And why am I using node next only? Why not something else here? Instead of node, can I keep string? I'm trying to tell you why I should keep node only. Why not string? Why not employee? Why not some other class? The reason for that is the data that is getting stored internally in the linked list is each time you will create a node. Once you create a node, this is a node. I want to store this address here. Then how can I do? Can I keep the, if this is a string variable, can I store this address? If this part here, if I take it as a string variable, can I do node n equal to new node? I created an object, correct? New node.
Yes.
Now after that, if I do string s equal to n, can I do like this?
No.
No.
Okay. That means now if I want to make it as a compatible, what should I do? Here I should write node only, correct?
Yes.
Now that means, can I say this position is nothing but a node only?
Yes.
Node reference only, correct? So
Yes.
that is the reason inside a class, we use the node reference only, not something else, because each and every element in the linked list data structure is a node class. Now, how can you store the other node class reference here? By using the node reference. Okay. Now let us see. Now we are going to create a linked list. Now linked list internally uses a class called node. Now let me create a class called custom linked list. Guys, whatever I am trying to tell you in another 30 minutes or 45 minutes is how to create a custom linked list. Or see here, we are using a linked list of predefined Java, and then I am calling the add methods. Now someone will ask you, I don't want to use that. Can you create a custom linked list on your own? That means you create a class. It should work similar to the linked list. That is the thing that can be asked. Right? Now let us see. I'm calling the class name as custom linked list. Now let me create a main method, or I'll come to the main method later. Now, so here, whenever you're creating a linked list, where the data is getting stored internally in the node class. Now before creating here, let me show you guys whether the predefined Java linked list class is using the node class or not. Whenever we are calling the add method, the control comes here. Do you guys see here? Final node, new node equal to new node. Something that means, can I say that this is something related to the object creation?
Yes.
Now, whenever you're creating an object, what is the syntax you follow? Class name, reference variable equal to new, followed by class name. That means after the new, whatever is there, can I say that that is a class name only?
Yes.
Yeah. Now let's go here and then click on here. Do you see? What is this? Can I say that whatever I have explained till now, can I say, are they creating internally the node class? And then it is
Yes.
having item. Item is nothing but a data. Next is nothing but a next node address. So that means, what is that internal data structure of a linked list? Node class, correct? Yes. Now, similarly, can I create a node class? Yes. Now let me. So here, the predefined data structure, they are naming it as a node. Can I modify because I am creating my own linked list? Can I modify the name of the class, internal class?
No.
Yes.
Yes, we can modify it. Now class, let me give custom node. Why am I creating differently? Because there is no, because you are creating a list, linked list on your own. You can create anything. Now custom node. Now every time whenever you are creating a linked list object, what you are passing the data. So that means that data, I'm accepting it as object data. Now, how can I store what is the next position in the linked list? The data and the address of next node. What can be the next node? Custom node next only. Custom node next. See here, what is the next variable? It's a variable name, which is used to store the address of next node. What is this data? Whenever you are using the custom array linked list, you wanted to store the data, that is the data. Now let me create a constructor for this. Right click, generate source, generate constructors using the fields. Generate. Now see, look at here. I created a constructor, and then I'm creating a data. Now here, now can I say, see, this is my custom linked list. Now let me go to the place where I have created a linked list example. Yes. Now similarly here, can I create my own custom linked list object? Yes, because custom linked list is a class in Java for me. CL equal to new custom linked list. Yes. Now done. So that means, can I say that now similar to the linked list object, can I say that I have created an object for my custom linked list?
Yes.
Now, how can you add the data to a linked list? Using add method. Now, in my custom linked list, do I have the ability as of now?
No.
No. That means in order to add the data, can I say I have to create some methods?
Yes.
We need
Now
to
let
create.
us learn how to add the data to my custom linked list. Okay. Now can I say, should I keep the method name add only or something else? It's my wish, correct? I can keep that something, any name, but time being, let us use the same public. Let's keep the void, or we can modify the return type later also. Add. Okay. Now here, now what does the add method should take? Whenever you are calling a add method, what you are passing some data. So here in this scenario, you are passing int. So is it mandatory that in using the linked list, you can store only integer values? Can't you store
No.
the string value?
We can store any value.
We can
Any
store
type.
integer. Yeah, any type. It can be an employee, it can be a department, it can be a user defined object, anything. So what is the parent of all the objects in Java? Object class,
Object
right?
class.
Now that's the reason the argument I will take is obj. Okay. Now, so I have created an object. So that means now add method. Now, can I say that here I need to write the logic, how to store that element? Yes. Now let us see how to write the logic for this add method. Now, what is the first thing I need to do? Whatever the data that you pass, I need to create a node object. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes,
First, whatever
yes.
the data,
Yes.
whenever you are calling the add method, internally you need to create a node object. Now let me go here. Now, if I want, now I have created the add method. cl dot add. Now I am passing 10. That means it will come to the add method. Done. So that means whenever I want to add the element to a linked list, how does the linked list will store the data in terms of node objects, right? Now, what is the node object name? Custom node. Now, can I say that first thing I need to create, or I need to do in the add method, is create a node object by calling the node class constructor. You don't need to pass the next, because by default, the next address will be null first time. Okay, done. Now, custom node n equal to new custom node. Done. Now, and then I will pass the data here, obj. So that means with the data, that means if I call this method, 4 times, what will happen? Can I say that
To
I'm
store four
creating
values.
4
4
objects, correct?
objects.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now that means let's go to the diagram and see. Now, whenever I call the method 4 times, can I say that 4 times the object will be prepared like this? See, this box is nothing but I'm thinking it as a node class object, guys. Internally, it is not a box structure, but in order to understand. Now, can I say here 20, here, sorry, 10,
20,
this
30.
is 20, 30, 40, done. Can I say it has created objects like this?
Yes.
Now, what is the next thing I need to do in the linked list? The first node should contain the address of second node should contain the address of third node should contain the address of fourth node, correct? If I provide this link, can I say that I am done? Yes or no? I have to provide the link like this between each node. Then I can say that my linked list is complete. I will come to that little
Yes.
later, but whenever you look at like this, if you look at my add method, can I say that this is how it is getting created now? 10, 20, 30, 40. Am I right?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Now let us create the links between the each and every node. Now there is one more concept in what you call in the linked list is head. The first node that you are trying to insert into the linked list is called as a head node. The first node will be called as a head node. Okay. Now the first node will be called as a head node. Now let me create a head node object here. Custom node head equal to null. Okay. Now, so can someone tell me how should I know whether the array list is empty or not? If there is no data, then it is empty. Similarly, sorry.
By checking empty method, is empty method.
Okay, fine. Now, similarly, if the linked list is empty, now can I say here for the, so what is the head in linked list? Head is nothing but a first element, correct? Head is always pointing to the first element. For example, in the linked list, there are 4 elements now. What is the head? Do you guys tell me?
10, 20, 30, 40.
Head will be
10,
always
10.
pointing to the first element, that is
Yes.
10. Now, for example, if I have 3 elements, then also my head is 10 only, correct?
Only.
For example, if I have created an array list object, but I did not call add method, then what is my head?
0. Null.
Head is not having any element because you have created a object. I have created a linked list object, but I did not call the add method, correct? Then
Yeah.
what does it mean? Can I say that my linked list is empty?
Yes.
Yeah. So that means if I do not call the element, then what is the position of a head element? Null. That means whenever the head is null, can I say that my linked list is empty?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. At this point of time, your head is null. Now, first time, whenever you call the method, whenever you call the first method, cl.add, you are passing 10. Okay. Now, what you need to do first, you are creating a node object. Yes. Done. So with this one, what you have done, you have created a node object called n, and the data is 10. Done. Now, first, what you need to check whether this object is a head object or not. Correct. Now, how do I know? How can I get whether this is the first element or not? If the head is null, can I say that the till the head value is null, that is the first node, correct? Now I will be writing here if head equal to null, then what is that? That means currently the linked list is empty. Then what is the so what is the head? Head will be nothing but a first node. Can I say that the head equal to n? Now what I have done now currently before adding the element, my head reference is null. Now what is the meaning of a head? Head will always point you to the first element that is getting inserted into a linked list. Now whenever I am trying to insert an element into a linked list, so first I will create a linked list object. That object name is n and it is containing the data as 10. Now I have to, since I am inserting the first element, now it's my responsibility is to make this as a head. Now, how do I know whether the head is present or not? If the head equal to null, currently the meaning of that is the linked list is empty. And then whenever you are adding the first element, that element will become the head. Am I right?
Yes.
Now let me add the second element. Now, whenever I add the second element, can I say cl.add again?
20.
20. Now, if I debug now, let us debug, guys. Now, let us keep the debugger point and then debug. Debug as Java application. Now, I'm going into the add method, guys, first time. Now, if you do F6, currently what is the head value, guys? First time. Head is null. That means
Null,
I do not
null.
have any element. So I created see what is the object? It is 10. So with that 10, I created a node object. Look at here. If you look at node, currently what does the node is containing? 10. What is the next is null because there is no other nodes, correct? Only first node. So the next reference is null. It is not holding any other object reference. Done. Whenever the head is null, what does it mean? There are no element. This is the first element I'm trying to insert. So the first element I'm making it as a head, correct? Now, if you look at the head, see head is nothing but a 10, right? Done. Now, whenever you're adding the second element, is the head null at this point of time?
No.
No,
No.
because already you made the first element as a head. Now, what is the first thing? Whenever I want to add a node, what I should do? I should create a node object first, correct? Done. Yeah, I created a node object, correct? This is again n only. Like every time I'm creating an object inside a method. Now, can I say it has created a method like this? Look at here. What is n? Its data it is containing 20 and the next is null. So that means I created a node object. Now, if the head value is null, no, that means can I say I have to write a else block from the second
Yes.
element onwards? Right.
Yes.
Let's
Yes.
write the else code. Now what I should do? I should
Assign to
provide,
next node.
yeah, I have to provide the link between the first node to the second node. Now, Yeah, whoever is not speaking, please go on mute. Now, how can I get this? See, what are this one? This field name is data, correct? The variable name is data. This is the next variable. This is also a data. This is the next. Now, what I need to do? This address, I need to assign it to here. Now, if I want to get the data of this node, what should I do? Node n dot data will give me the data, will give me 10. Now, similarly, n dot next equal to this address. How can I get the address? Directly I can pass like this, correct? Now, if you look at here, employee equal to new employee, employee E1 equal to E you are doing, correct? Already n is the object. This object I want to pass it here. Can I say, how can I get this variable? N dot next equal to n. This is how I do. That means I need to create a relationship between 10 and 20. Now this is a 10th node. This is a 20th node, correct? Now 10th node dot next equal to 20th node address. How can I get this next variable? The object followed by this one. Now what I can do, can I say that n dot next equal to, or else, see what is the current node? Head. Head is holding 10. So currently 10 dot next is null. Can I say 10 dot next equal to 20? Am I right? Here, can I say 10 dot next equal to 20 address?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. Now, what is the head 10 currently? What is which variable containing the head 10 currently? Head, correct? See, head is holding 10. Now, can I replace head dot next equal to, what is the variable that is holding the 20 address? Can I say n? Now, head dot next equal to n. Can I do like this in terms of variables? Yes or no?
Yes, that is correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, head dot next equal to n. Done. Now let us stop this debugging and then see. Now let us debug again. Debug as Java application. See, first time, again, I'm debugging from starting. What is the head value? Null. So that means there is the linked list is empty. I'm whatever the node that I'm adding, that is the first node. Head dot next equal to n. Head equal to n. Done. Now, if I'm adding the second element, what happens? Head is no longer null. So then what is the second node? 20. Now I have a first node 10, second node 20. How can I create a relationship between first node and second node? 10 dot next equal to 20. I want to replace this 10 and 20. 10 is nothing but head, 20 address is nothing but a n. Now head dot next equal to n. If I debug, now you guys look at here head. See what is the head containing currently?
10.
10. Now earlier before executing the line number 21, do you guys see next equal to null?
Yes.
Now do you see the next is not null now?
Yes.
It is pointing to some other node. What is that node? Look at here. It's also a node object because you can see custom node. Now what is that next node? Is nothing but 20, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
And then 20 dot next is null. That means,
Null.
can I say that I have created a link between these two now?
Yes.
Yeah. Now can I add the third element? Now let us see whether this code is correct or not. Now with this code, you guys let me add one more element. CL dot add 30. Now debug guys. Debug as Java application. See here. Now custom node n head equal to null first time head object done. So second time 20. 10 dot next equal to, it will go to the else part and then done. Now whenever I do third element, I created a node object. That means when I create a node object, that means from the diagram, can I say that I have done like this? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, ideally, what do you think, guys? Now with this code, let us look at here. What is the head? Still 10 only, correct? Done. Now, hey, is the head is null? No. Done. It is going to the head dot next. Now head dot next equal to n. What is the n? 30. Correct? Because 30th node I'm adding third element. Now what I'm doing, head dot next. Currently head dot next to 30 I'm assigning means, Can I say that this link is getting overridden by this link like this? Yes or no? But what is the ideally linked list should say? It is not like this. 20 nodes should contain the address of like this, correct? So I am trying to show you there is a loophole in my coding. So if I follow the if and else block, what happens every time whenever you add the new element, this link, whatever the link that is there between 1020, now it will be overridden by 1030, correct?
Yes,
Now let
that's
us see
right.
here. Yeah. Now if I click F6, now look at here. What is the 10 head? It's containing 10. Now 10 dot next is earlier 20. But now look at here. 30 is there. That means the 20 is gone. This link is gone, correct? And then that link is overridden by this link. Now can I say there is a problem in this coding?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, in order to solve now, but what is the correct design? Now I should not do this one. I have to check first. You go to the head node. If the head is null, you make the first element as a head node. After that, in the else block, what I should do, I have to check whether head dot next is null or not, correct? If it is null, then only I can insert. Now, how can you say that this 30 will come after 20 only? Why not 10? Because you know that after 10 there is a 20 node. How do you know that after 10 there is a 20 node? Because this next position is not null, correct? Now if I look at this header, now currently what is the head is containing? Data 10. Now what is the head 10 dot next? Is it null? No. Done. That means there is one element. So you go to that element. Done. Head dot next is let me debug it. Debug it again. See, first node done. If I do add again, see, do you so here, if I do look at here, if I see, if next time if I am inserting 30, where should that 30 go? First 10. 10 dot next. Is it null currently? No. I have to check if it is not null, then go to the next element. What is that next element? 20. Now go to the 20 and check 20 dot next is null. Yes. Then can I say that here the 30 should come?
Yes.
Yeah. That means whenever you are inserting a new element, what is the right position to insert a new element in the linked list? Wherever the node dot next is null, then that is the right position, correct?
Yes.
Now, that means here, can I say that I have to write some more code in the else block to make it correct? Now in the else block, what I should check every time I should check whether head dot next is null or not. If it is null, then only insert. If it is not null, go to this location here, 10 dot next. Is it null? No. Then by taking the next address, you go to the 20 node and then check 20 dot next is null. Yes, then insert. Now let's modify the code here. Now here, can I say that I have to repeat the logic? If I have to have the fourth element, I have to come here. That means I need to repeat and check whether the next node in the linked list is null. If it is null, then only I can insert the data. Now let us take here. Now what I will do is, if I write if statement, if head dot next equal to null, then only I will insert, correct? Now head dot next equal to n. Now let us see whether this will work or not. Can you guys tell me, will this work?
Should work.
Okay, let us look at. The first element is head node done. The second element, when you are writing, look at here. What is the second element? For the second element, head dot next is null. Yes, next is null. You are going and assigning head dot next equal to n. Done. Okay. For the third element, what is the head value? It's not null, and you created an element. Now head dot next, is it null? Head dot next, is it null?
Yes.
Head dot next is not null, right?
No,
Currently it is
no.
holding the address of 20.
Value.
Okay. That means what is the thing I need to do? By taking the head dot next will give me the address of 20 node. Take that address into some variable and go to the 20 node and then check, correct? But so if we, what is the reason of if block? it executes only once. So, but this logic I need to repeat, correct? For example, if I have like these many nodes,
All
now
the
if I
nodes.
insert here node, then what is my logic? I should be first go to head, starts with a head. Now head dot next, is it null? No. By taking the head dot next, it will give you the 20 address. Go 20. Now check 20 dot next, is it null? No. Then how can you go to 30? By this 30 address is present here. Take this address and go here. And then check 30 dot next. Is it null? No. This 40 address will be present in 30 dot next. That means, can I say I have to repeat this until I get node dot next is null? Can I say
Yes,
if
we have
any
to
code
repeat.
that you
Yes.
write, if else, will that be repeated or loop will be repeated? For loop or while loop?
Loop will be repeated.
While loop.
That means,
Either we
so
can
can I
use
say,
while or
yeah. So writing the if condition does not correct. So I have to use while, correct? Now whenever I'm using while, head dot next not equal to null. For example, let us see. First, I'm trying to insert this element, guys. I'm trying to insert this element. I'm trying to insert 30th node. Now where I have to start logic? Yes, head. Now is the head is null whenever I'm inserting the third element? Is the head null? No. So it will come into the else part. Done. Now what I'm doing, head dot next, is it null? No, head dot next is holding the address of 20. It is not null. So now I have to go to, by taking the next address, I have to go to this node and then check, correct? Now how can I check? Head dot next equal to head dot next equal to head, or else what I will do here, let me create custom node. I'm taking this head node into a temp variable. You will get to know this one little later. Now custom node temp variable. Now what I'm checking temp equal to, say custom node temp. That means here whatever the head reference, I'm taking that into a temp variable, one temporary variable. Because whenever you're doing swapping the logic, if you want to swap a comma b, then you will use a temp third variable, right? Similarly, I'm using a one temporary variable and holding the address of head. Now what I'm doing, temp dot next equal to null. Currently, head and temp is holding to this one. Now what I'm checking, temp dot next, is it null? No. Whenever it is not null, what I have to do, take this temp dot next. This will give you the 20th address. That means temp dot next. How can I get the next node address? Temp dot next. This is a variable which will give me the 20 address. Now I need to repeat the same logic. What I will do, temp equal to, I'm assigning the same variable. Now temp equal to temp dot next. That means what is happening? And that means here temp
We are
dot
moving
next.
to the next node.
Yes. So I'm checking. So now let us repeat the logic. Now, what is the element I'm trying to insert? 30. Look at here. I'm trying to insert the element 30. 30. Now, what is my head node currently? 10. Correct? I'm taking that into a temporary variable. Now, what is my temp is containing? 10. Now, temp 10 dot next. What is the variable, guys? 10 dot next. Is it null? No. What is the data it is containing? 20. Now, how can you go to this 20 node? By taking the temp dot next. Look at here. Temp dot next. See, if I'm doing the temp dot next, what is the temp dot next will give you? The address of 20th node. Look at here. The temp dot next is giving the address of 20 node or not?
Yes.
Yes or no? Now, why am I assigning it to the same temp variable again? Because next time again, I have to check 20 dot next is null or not, correct? So how this loop will be repeated? By using the temp variable only. So that's the reason I'm assigning it to temp variable. Now, again, what is my temp now? 20. Now, does the 20 dot next is null? Yes, true. Can I say that the loop is broken? Yeah. Whenever the loop is broken, what is the you need to do? Now 20 dot next equal to 30. Am I correct? Here? See, currently you got to know where the node is null. So 20 dot next equal to 30. Now replace these variables. What is which variable is containing 20?
Temp.
Temp variable, correct? Now can I say that here temp dot next? Yes, temp dot next. Now in which variable is containing 30?
N.
30. Can I say n?
N.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now can I say here temp.next equal to n? This code I need to write whenever the loop is broken, correct? Now currently temp.next is null. So can I say the while loop is broken? Done. Now can I, after this one, can I say like that, right? Code temp.next equal to n. Now if you debug, whatever the number of elements you add, it will hold. Look at here. Now look at here. Now if I look at the head, currently what is the head node, guys? 10. What is the 10 dot next? 20. What is the 20 dot next? Earlier it is null. Now 20 dot next is holding 30. Now 30 dot next is null. Now if I add the new element 40, where it should come? 30 dot next, correct? Am I right?
Right.
Yeah. Now let us add it. Now 40. So now if I add the fourth element, now let me stop it and then start the debugging. I hope you guys are able to follow me.
Yes.
Now let me add first element. First element head will be null. The first element done. Now second time whenever I add the method, now head is no longer null. I'm taking. Now what is the head? 10. Currently 10 dot next is null. Yes. Look at here. So temp is head is nothing but you are loading into a temp. Temp dot next, is it null? Yes. The while loop is broken. Correct. Now temp dot next, that is 10 dot next equal to 20. Done. See. Now if you look at the head will hold 10. Now whenever you're adding 30th element, 30 should come after 20, correct? Look at here. Your head is 10. Your head dot next is not null and it is holding 20. By taking this address, you will go to and you will check whether it's null, next is null or not. Here the 30 address will come. Look at here. Currently temp is holding 10. 10 dot next, is it null? 10 dot next, is it null? Not null. So it will go inside it. So whenever it is going inside it, what I am taking? By using the temp.next, I am taking the next address and going to the next node. Look at here. Temp.next not equal to null. Currently temp is nothing but 20 because I have assigned the data. Now 20.next, is it null? Yes. It will break and then it will come now. Now if you look at the head, now, see currently head is containing 10, 10.next is 20, 20.next is 30. Now 30.next is 40. Now if I so 30.next is null. If I want to insert a 40, what is the right position for 40? What is the right position for 40?
Next.
30.next. 30.next, correct?
Next.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now let us see. Now see currently head is containing. Now look at here. Temp is nothing but 10. Now 10.next, is it null? No. Temp.next will give you 20 address, correct? Now currently temp is 20. 20.next, is it null? No. It will give you 30, correct? 30 address, done. You will go inside it, done. Now 20.next will give you 30. Now 30.next, currently temp is holding 30. 30.next is null. So that means the loop is broken, done. And then you are doing 30.next equal to 40. Now look at here. 10, data is holding 10. 10.next is 20, 20.next is 30. Look at here. What is the 30.next earlier? Null. But do you see now? It is not null and it is holding the 40. Now 40.next is null. If I insert another element called 100, where the 100 should come? After 40. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Now, can I say that I have created my data structure, which is similar to the linked list, predefined linked list or not? Now,
Yes.
I have to print it, then only I will get to know, correct? Now, if I have to print it, what should I do? Can I say I have to override the toString method in the custom linked list?
Yes.
We need to
Now,
override.
yeah. Where the data is getting stored, guys? In the node object. Now, can I say that same thing? Whatever, can I say that I have to, if the head is not equal to null, if the head is null, what? See, in the toString method, let me create a string buffer. Because whenever you're printing a array list object, how is the data coming? Open bracket, close bracket. I will, in order to use this, what I'm using, string buffer. s equal to new string buffer. If the array list is empty, then can I say I will get the output as open bracket and close bracket only? Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
how do I know with my linked list is empty? If head equal to null, correct? Then I will say s equal to open bracket, close bracket, done. That means it's empty. So I'm returning this one. Now, if it is not equal to null, then what I will do? I have to iterate. Am I right? The same thing I need to do, correct? This one. I will iterate. And then can I say here I need to add the data s dot append. S dot append. I'll give the space followed by data. How can I get the data? Temp dot data, correct? Next will give you the address of next node. Data will give you the data. Done. Now at the last, see, how can I get the last node address? Whenever this is break, last node will come. Let me add this code here as well. Done. Now at the end of the method, what is the toString method is doing? Returning string. Now return s dot toString. Now let us print s dot append. Sorry. Or else what? Let me do this one. S dot append. Close bracket. Okay, done. If it is not, then I will close it after the while loop. After this one, let me add the data and then I will close the bracket. Don't worry, guys. If you debug once, you will get to know all of this. Okay. Now, let me go to this one. And then what is that object of custom linked list? CL. Sys out CL. Let me print this one. Run as Java application. See, am I getting the data also? Yes. But what is what it is missing? 10 is missing, correct? 40 is coming twice and 10 is missing, correct? Now I can modify the code here, right? Now, see here, why 10 is missing? Can someone tell me what is the problem in this code?
We are printing temp dot next to instead of head value.
Yeah. So here, before assigning it to, so can I say that before going to the next node, can I should do this one? I have to write before this, correct? See, temp equal to temp dot next means I'm going to the next node and then taking the data. But before that, I need to write the data and then go to the next node, correct? Yeah. Now let us run the program. Only the line I have written afterwards that has given me the problem. Say 10, 20, 30, 40. Is it same? Only the comma is coming. So can I keep the comma? Yes or no? Here, whenever instead of space, I can keep the comma also. But now can I say that my link class custom linked list, is it behaving similar to the linked list or not?
Yes, it's behaving like this.
Yeah. So this is about a custom linked list. Similarly, we have developed the add method. Can't we do the remove method, get method, everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do. I hope you guys understand this one.
Yes.
Yes, correct.
Does anyone has any questions now? So guys, so similar to this one, so I'm starting the data structures and algorithms using Java. So this is getting started on 25th of January, which is a Wednesday, and morning 7:30 a.m. So in these data structures, we are going to look at first the internal implementation of collection framework. I have just said array list, right? So similarly, can I create my custom array list? Yes. So we are going to see how does the array list will work, hash map will work, and then linked list, stack, queue, trees, graph, dynamic programming, sorting techniques, searching techniques. When I say sorting techniques, we are going to see bubble sort, instance sort, selection sort, merge sort, quick sort, heap sort, max heap, min heap, and then pattern matching, shortest path algorithm. And then we are also going to solve hacker rank questions in the live class. So did I write the code in front of you guys from scratch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The same thing will be followed throughout the data structures course. So what, even it is a graph, even it's a tree, a linked list, stack, queue, stack implementation with a linked list, queue implementation using stack, stack implementation using queue, all the things. So in this course, in the data structures and algorithm using Java course, we are going to learn all the data structures, like whatever I have discussed just now. And apart from that, some of the array problems and some of the pattern matching problems, dynamic programming, and then we are going to solve hacker rank questions in the live class. So I will be opening the hacker rank website. We'll go to the question, we'll look at the question, and we'll solve the question in the class itself. So that is what we are going to start from 25th January. And this data structures I already taught around 6 batches. And the batch that is going to start from 25th January will be the 7th batch. So you will be having the demo classes. You can join the demo classes and then listen. And if you wish to enroll, you can enroll this one. But whatever the data, so what is the advantage of studying this data structures, right? So if you want to get it into a product-based company, I'm sure you guys 100% know that they will be asking these kind of questions. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So they would be, first of all, some people will get first doubt that already linked list is present in Java. Why this person is asking me the create a linked list again? So correct. So, but this, if you learn this data structures, right, it will improve your capability of thinking and capability of logical thinking and then writing the code. So if you practice at least for 30 minutes or 45 minutes every day, whatever I teach, obviously you can see yourself in a best position after the uh, course is completed. So this course will take around 2.5 months to 3 months. So it is starting on 25th January, 25th Feb, 25th March will be 2 months. And then by April 15th, this course will be completed. And the fee for this course is 7,000 for live classes and 10,000 rupees, including recordings. And the recordings will be provided 6 months duration. So it is getting started on 25th January. And this course, whatever you can see the Zoom link, this will be shared with you all. I hope you already part of the Ashok IT WhatsApp group, correct?
Yes, sir.
So there you can see the updates on this one. So if you guys wanted to take the screenshot, you can take this one. And then you can join from 25th January. So, and on 25th January, first day, we'll be talking about what is the course content, what are we are going to see. And then from the 26th onwards, we are going to get started with the collections framework. That means when I say collection framework, it is not like just add method, remove method. Now I'm going to write custom array list, custom linked list we just have written. There are so many things we need to write, correct? Custom stack, custom queue. In the linked list also, we have to write remove method and many things, right? All of those things we are going to see. So we will get started with the collection framework.
Sir, I'm interested to join this class.
Yeah.
Sir, if you don't mind, can you please post the code in our Zoom chat? Whatever we developed the custom linked list.
Yes, sure, not a problem. And guys, whenever we are whatever we are writing, right? So in the data structure class, I will be sharing you the separate nodes. So when I say separate nodes, it is not the nodes that is created, copied from somewhere. So you are writing a custom linked list, right? What are the steps? First, you need to create a node object and all. So I have written the nodes on my own words with a simple English. That entire nodes will be shared to you guys for each and every topic: queue, stack, linked list, graph, tree, dynamic programming, time complexity, all of the things I have written a notes on my own that will be shared with you. And every day, every topic will be taught to you guys through the programming approach. So all the code, all the program that we have written in the class in the 2.5 months, that will be shared with you guys. And we'll be creating for enrolled candidates, we'll be creating a WhatsApp group. If you have any questions, we can discuss over there. Any
Sir,
questions, anyone?
sir, I have one doubt. In the linked list, we are
Yeah.
creating the data type of an object array. So in
Yes.
object array, we have to
Not
define
object array, it's an object only.
the sir, inside the Java linked list, the collection linked list. Yeah.
You're talking about a linked list class?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, here it is not an object, it's an item. Item is nothing but a E. E is nothing but a generics. Generics is nothing but whatever we copied. It may be an integer, it may be an employee, anything. It's not an array.
Sir, you shown previously at the
That is an array
top
list.
of the class.
That is an array list.
Here only at the top, it's an object something.
No, that is what object array. That is not a this one. That is a array list. In the array list, it's an the internal data structure is object array. It is not a linked list.
Okay. Okay.
Hope it is clear. So that is what whenever you are storing the data in the object array means you can pass anything. But when it comes to the linked list, you don't have a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Correct? That means in the array list, the first time when I call the add method, I know where the data will go. It will go to the 0th index. Second time, if I call the add method, where it will go? First index. Correct? So, but in the linked list, it is not like you need to one node will contain the address of next node. So in the class, in the whatever the data structure that we are going to discuss, right? We are going to write an array list on our own self, our own array list. That time you will get to know how to create an array list or custom array list. I hope I have cleared your doubt. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Good morning.
Sir, you said video accessible for 6 months. Okay,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Sir, from now, from 25th Jan to 6 months
6
or
months. No, from 25th Jan to 6 months.
okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Rekha, I see your question.
Sir.
The Spring framework, it's not yet planned. Once it is planned, I will let you know. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sir, there is a while loop. We have written a custom linked list class.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So every time, every time we are checking that we have the next, the next should not be null. Then only we are putting our next value. So if
Yes.
the length is too long, let's say we have 1,000 element in this linked list, it means we need to check it 1,000 times, right?
Yeah. So that means you can modify this code. Instead of checking this one, whatever you can do, you can take one more pointer called rare. Here, the head, I'm taking custom head. So that is a rare. So what I can do, rare. Okay. Now,
Okay.
for the first time, whenever I'm adding the first element, head will be rare. Like that means here. Now, next time, what you need to do, you don't see. One way is to write the while loop, because whenever you write it, you will get to know how to iterate it. Correct?
Correct.
Now, so this you're saying that iterating, if it is 1,000 nodes, it's a problem. So then what you can do, you don't do this one, you can do rare dot next. Rare dot next equal to n. So in this way, I don't need to iterate. Correct? Every time I'm updating the rare. Array dot next equal to n, and then I'm putting rare equal to n. So that means, can I say my rare is updated? I don't need to even traverse. Hope
Okay.
that answers your question.
Yes, yes.
So these are the things that we see. It's a demo class, right? It's a time bounded class, and I cannot explain everything, but it's a course. Then I will be explaining everything, different ways to write. You can even use a double linked list also. We are going to
Hello.
discuss how can I create a double linked list as well.
Hello, sir. From your batch, anyone got selected in product company?
Yes, there are many people, but you can see some of the things, right? I don't hold the people name and then company and all, but there are many people. Or do we have anyone who joined from my previous batches here
No,
in this
sir.
group? No, not you. Maybe I'm asking, like, in this course, do we have anyone who was part of my previous classes?
No, sir.
Does anyone attended my previous batches or previous workshops, pre-workshops?
Yes, sir. We attended many free workshops.
Okay. So can you share your experience?
Actually, whenever we join these batches in your class, that is a good explanation, sir. And so we are improving. We are improved the skills like you explained the threads and like it framework like the threads framework, executor frameworks. So that is are very helpful to us to explore ourselves. And that's why we joined this. We are looking for started the data structures algorithm batch.
Yeah. So yeah, guys. So whatever I teach, I think I see. I don't know how many of you have attended my previous batches or free sessions, but whatever I teach through programmatic approach. So to answer your question, there are many students. I've been teaching. Maybe this is the 15th or 16th batch. So I do teach data structures, design patterns, core Java, advanced Java, and then Java 8, 9, 11 features. Okay. So there are many students who has got selected many things, but I don't remember. Generally, it is not easy to remember those many people, right? I've been teaching from past 1.5 years. So yes, to answer your question, yes, they got selected. Any other questions?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Narasimha.
Sir, I have a one task, sir. The interviewer given to me. It is WebLogic code they have given, but I need to
Uh,
convert it to
no,
Spring Boot.
Narasimha, that is something different, right? It is not
Yeah.
related to this course and
Yes, I understand, but can you help anything understand?
that
Today,
I
the second
we
note I
can take.
have actually.
Yeah, we can take it up that at the last part. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just asking the questions related to this workshop or the course that I going to start. If you
Yeah,
are
yes.
interested, guys, you can join for the demo classes, and you can listen to the demo classes, and you can make sure you can take a decision whether to join the course or not. Okay. Any questions, anyone?
Sir, how many days for the demo, sir? 2 days only, or?
So this is a demo. You're talking about a data structures demo, right?
Yes,
The
yes,
demo will
correct.
be there from 25th to 31st. 25th
Okay.
January to 31st January.
Okay, sir.
It
Sir,
is not
payment
a
is,
single day, and the timing is morning 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m.
yeah, yes, sir. Sir, every day like 7:30 to 8:30 only, na, sir? 1 hour
Yes,
only, right?
yes, yes.
Okay.
Sometimes the 5 or 10 minutes will be delayed.
Yeah, okay, that is not a problem, sir. Sir, and one more thing, payment, how can I pay, sir? I mean,
Yeah. So once the demo classes are started, you are going to get an email from the Ashok IT, and in that
okay.
email, so the demo classes will be there 4 to 5 days, right? Each and
Yes,
every day
yes,
you are going to get an email. In that demo class link will be there, and then payment process will also be there. Like what is the process to enroll, what is the Google Pay, or what is the phone number, etc. I'm going
okay,
to
sir.
tell you that details once the demo class are started. I can show you in the screenshot what the type of the email that you are going to get, and you can do it.
Sure, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Don't worry, you will get to know everything. You will get the notes. If you are enrolling for a recordings also, you'll get the notes, you will get the recordings every day. For example, due to some reason, if there is no class, that information also will be shared through the WhatsApp. So
Okay,
because
sir.
this is not the first batch, right? So I've been teaching almost 15 to 16 batches, right? So all these common questions will be there, but this will be sorted once the enrollments are completed or once the course is started.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So Saturday, Sunday will be, yeah, Neha, to answer your question, generally the class is from Monday to Friday, and Saturday, Sunday, it depends on if there is any class that is missed in the week during the week, then I'll be taking the Saturday class, but I'll be well informing you ahead of 3 to 4 days ahead of the time, whether we have the Saturday class or not. It depends on if we are missing any of the class or if we are lagging the syllabus. And when I say 2.5 to 3 months, I meant that. So I'll be closing the class or batch within the maximum of 3 months. When I say maximum of 3 months, it is like it's a time bounded, right? It would be good for everyone. Say I can take the class and then go on for 6 months. It may not good. So So I'll be solving your questions. I'll be punctual to the meeting. I'll be joining on time. And then if there is any, due to any reason, if there is no class, that also will be informed to you. So every day morning, 7:30 sharp.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So Neha, does that answer your question? Yeah, thank you. So don't worry about the questions and timings, guys. So you take a screenshot of this, or you can look at the Ashok IT WhatsApp group. You will be getting to know about this batch, and then you can join the batch on 25th of January.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sorry to ask this question, sir, but I want to ask you, sir, behalf of you, nobody going to take class, right?
No.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you. Because
have you faced any of those problems?
Sir, actually, yesterday I attended for Raghu sir Maven tool, but behalf of Raghu sir, they have
That's a free
attended.
workshop, right? Yeah, maybe some other. Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's a free workshop,
what.
right? Maybe Raghu has gone maybe some emergency, I think. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So see, when you start the batch, right? So no one will be like whoever is mentioned the name first, that person only will be taken. But that is a free workshop. So free workshop has been informed to everyone, right? So the thing is, we cannot cancel it because some people may get upset. But at the same time, even if there is an emergency, we cannot ask Raghu to come and tell Maven, right? Do you do that? If it is an emergency, do you take off? Even it's a production deployment, you will take, correct? Family is first, right? So that might be the reason. So some other faculty has taken, but that will not happen for the normal batches. If there is an emergency, they will say that there is no class on that day. Maybe, for example, health is not well. We may not have the class for 2 days or 3 days. But once we are back, we cover it over the weekend or something.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thanks,
so
sir.
as we are human beings, right? There may be an unforeseen situation.
Sir, leave means, sir, 1 day, 2 days leave means that's okay, sir. But behalf of you, other guy engage means
no.
That is no,
that
sir.
Will never happen. First of all.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
So
Thanks.
Whoever is the person you have
because
taken the name, yeah.
Because why I asked this question means I impressed with your explanation and your teaching, sir. That's what I'm asking this question.
Yeah, fine. Yeah. So, but that will not happen, guys.
Yeah, yes, sir. This is the first time I attended for your class, sir. So that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, fine.
Thank you, sir.
You can call to Ashok IT and you can get my other free workshops and you can listen to those as well. They will provide you the other free workshop that I have provided, and you can listen to those, and you can also listen. As I mentioned, I do teach core Java, advanced Java, Java 9, Java 8, 9, 11 also. So you can listen to those of the free demos that I have provided, and you can take a decision to join.
Yes, sir. Can you share that links in chat or what?
I don't have it because my work is to deliver the lecture, right? So, and then admin will be taking care of those. You can talk to the
after
the call. You can call the Ashok IT admin and you can let them know that I'm interested for this one. I just wanted to see the demo sessions of Java 8, 9, 11 and all. So there is one Java new features batch, which is 8, 9, 11. It is going to complete maybe today or tomorrow. You can listen to those videos, and if you are good to go through the online classes as well, like not the live classes, you can take the enrollment as well.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Any other questions, anyone? So if no question, that's all for today, guys. It was a nice talking to you all. I hope to see you guys, everyone, in the data structures and algorithms demo classes on 25th January at 7:30 a.m. Yeah. I request you all to please take a screenshot. Thank you all. Thanks for joining. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. I hope you have learned something new today.